right, so we're going to play some chords, and again, just a nice neutral position with your hand. Get your thumb behind the neck, and we're going to start with your ring finger and put it on the 5th string, okay, in the 3rd fret, okay, right here. Okay, and that's the C, that's the root, that's the 1 of that scale, okay? And then we're going to do the middle finger here on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, okay? And the strings are numbered 1st through 6th, okay? And so the top string, the bottom string, okay? And they're named basically because of the tones. And so as the tone goes up, that's the top, and as it goes down, that's the bottom, okay? So up, down. It's kind of backwards directionally, but it depends on the tone, and that's how I kind of remember it. So anyway, ring finger, 5th string, so 2nd to the fattest on the 3rd fret. So here's your nut, here's your 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, okay? Right here, ring finger, 3rd fret, 5th string, okay? The next one, okay, which is the 3rd, the major 3rd, and then 1, 3, 5, and then back to the 1. So here, it's an octave. So 1, 3, 5, 1, and then 3. Okay. So that's a C major chord. Okay. Now we're going to play it in a different way that's actually easier. So let's try this. Middle finger, same spot. Index finger, same spot. Now take your ring finger and go to the 2nd string here, okay, 3rd fret, and then your pinky. Put that down on the top string. So you got these two fingers here, and then this. Okay, kind of a cool chord. Now, what's nice about this is you just leave these fingers here and then do. Okay, so that's the G chord, and there's a C chord. Play a lot of rock tunes and country tunes just from those 2 chords, okay? Now we're going to do the D chord. So leave your ring finger where it's at, okay? Now you're going to make a triangle, okay? So with your index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, then your ring finger, and then put it right here, put your middle finger right beneath the index finger, and you make a, that's D. Now, put your pinky back down and put these 2 fingers back where they were, and then there we go. So now you got 3 chords, and now you can play a bunch of tunes, okay? So So it's that simple. Now we're going to add a couple more chords to make it more interesting. So this is an E minor chord, and there's a lot of different ways you can finger this. I like to do it like this. And so you take your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret on the 5th string, okay, and then your ring finger just beneath it. So on the string just below it, on the same fret, okay? Okay. Now this chord goes really well with the G, because it's the relative minor, okay? And again, that's all kind of scale stuff, and we don't have to really get into that, but that's why they sound so good. So that E minor is nice. Okay, now we'll do A minor, which is, okay, and so you have your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then your ring finger just below that, and then put your index finger right here, 1st fret, 2nd string. have the C, which is its relative major. Okay, so A minor is the relative minor of C. Just like G. Okay, and then we'll go back to the D. Then back to the G. So those are some basic chords, a great place to start. And then you can get into some bar chords, and like B minor is an easy one. And they're a little tricky, particularly if you don't have a lot of strength or not used to doing this, or have a guitar with really heavy gauge strings. You basically lay this finger all the way across here and press them all down. Okay, that's called a bar chord. Okay, and that basically is just taking the nut and effectively moving it up. Okay, and then you make, okay, so your ring finger on the fourth string, fourth fret, and then your pinky right below that same fret, and then your middle finger on the second string, third fret. And then this sounds nice with the C. I included a few more chords in the download section, and this is a great start. So nice light touch with the right hand. Start off with a pick, start off with downstrokes. You can include some upstrokes. Nice light touch with the left hand, just kind of right at the tip of the fingers. You can see where the strings are hitting my fingers, hopefully. Put your finger right behind the fret, nice and easy as you can. Not too hard, not too light. Just try to find a nice middle ground where it's just enough pressure to get the string anchored just behind the fret. And practice these chords. And just doing the G to the C is a great place to start. Very easy, sounds good. D, C. And I'm sure you recognize that chord progression. Just with those three chords, you can play a ton of songs. So anyway, thank you for downloading this video. Thank you for letting me participate in this exciting new journey for you. It's so much fun. I've been playing for 50 years, and I never get tired of it. I wish you well, and thanks again.
I'm sorry, sir. We're at the final stop. I ain't the one in charge, just trying to do my job. And it's my job to help you grab your things and move along.